if you're a Sagittarius born November 22nd to December 21st, what can you expect for the month of June 2019? Let's tune in and find out. So this month, Sagittarius, I feel like you get what you want, and that's a surprise. So there's some unexpected things that it's happening, and it feels like something that you've worked for a long time, whether it's a career that you've tried to launch, whether it's a book you're trying to sell, whether it's you hit a social media trend and you go viral, whether it is you get sponsors, whether you get a relationship, whether you get pregnant, whether you sell your house or you get to move or you get that promotion. But it's like it feels like a hope, wish, and dream that you've wanted to have happen, and it finally comes in. Now, we do have a full moon in Sagittarius June 17th, which usually means everything comes together. So I'm not surprised that it's all happening now. So I would look for that trend or that good news for the end of June, sometime after the 17th or around the 17th, but up to those next 10 days is when that can really happen, that good news energy. Very nice. I'm so excited. I didn't get that with the other signs. So, hey, something good is happening for you guys. All right, let's look at relationships. So those of you who are in a committed romantic relationship, what's in store for you for June? Well, it feels like, make love, not war. So there may be things you're at odds with, but I feel like you both take the fighting gloves off and you end up working it out in a way that is amicable for both of you and that really you both feel closer after the exchange. So whatever it is that you're kind of, there's tension about, I do feel like you both kind of give in for the greater good of the relationship and make it work out. There's also an opportunity this month for you to take care of your partner. Now, that could mean anything from an emotional, like they've had a rough day and you're there for them, to actually them being physically sick and you needing to, just take care of them, literally taking care of them or drive them to the doctors or whatever. It's not, if that's it, it feels like a short thing. It doesn't feel like this, big, emerging thing. But it feels like just an opportunity to be there and love them and take care of one another. But it's a really nice, loving energy and loving gestures, and it feels really good. The little snafus that you'll have, you guys will blend right in, work right over, because there's just so much lighthearted energy in your sign this month and in Gemini, so that June just feels really lighthearted and free. Okay, so let's look at relationships for those of you that are single and interested in having a romantic relationship. What can happen for you in June? Well, I just see you being picked. Like you're the one everybody's gravitating to. You're the one on stage. You're the one who wins. So you are a little bit of a lucky star this month. Like it's just like you're the lucky star. Things are falling on you. Good things are happening for you. You get picked. It's a very sexy energy as well. I'm feeling like, wow, like I'm getting picked, and I feel very good in my body about, how I'm feeling too, sexual wise and energy wise. So it's a really good match for you sexually, as well as emotionally. So there's definitely an opportunity for you to connect on all levels. What you want to be careful with is, this is what I want to call the daydreamer's paradise too. So this is one of those where you go, oh, wow, they're the best. It reminds me of those, some of you aren't old enough, but the Doris Day movies, right? Where, it's just that pure, oh my God, so sweet energy. But you don't want to find yourself going there. So it's very real. It's very visceral, but it can get you caught up in the daydream of this is the one forever. And instead it was just this amazing one night stand. So know what you're dealing with, people. Like pay attention to who you're sleeping with, who you're having fun with. Don't get caught up in a fantasy land. If they're married today, they're going to be married tomorrow. All right? No judgment, but just know what you're doing. Okay? If you're okay with that, good. Just don't fantasize that there's a future with somebody there's not, because there's this energy that can just make you go stupid. And I want you to be aware of it. All right? So how to combat this energy is just with action, right? So after you have fun and enjoy this person and do whatever you're going to do with, whomever you're doing it with. Just notice the follow-up actions. Is there energy around it, right? Are they staying in touch? Is it real? So you want to know, if there's a future here or not. You can see if they're avoiding you or if they're not. Now, here's the other thing too. That doesn't necessarily mean anything, because there are a lot of people who are liars, who can keep up the lie for 3 to 6 months and then they disappear, right? So trust your gut, trust your instincts, keep your head out of the clouds, enjoy yourself, but just know what you're dealing with, okay? Because some of it's going to be good energy and some of it's going to be bullshit energy where you'll still it's just a good time. And I just want you to know that what it is, whether it's a good time or if it's a long-term good time, okay? And that's for you to discern in the moment, knowing that both are in the space, knowing that you can attract both this month. So enjoy yourself, but just trust your gut, trust your intuition. Okay. Let's move on to money and career for Sagittarius. Your creative ideas are off the charts this month. This is a great month to pitch things, great month to get things sold. Especially for anything that has to do with the internet, with marketing, with ethereal things that you can't really ground. You're the connector that can ground them. So I just see you as the connector that can have the idea guy with the money guy, and you get paid for putting them together. So I see you as a connector this month of being able to connect things and make money for connecting the things. And even if it's just an introduction, you can still get paid for it, okay? So pay attention. Your career can explode this month, and you can have a lot of fun in the process of making connections happening. And this is so easy. Like, wow, you guys can make so much money so fast. And this is long term. It's a new career. It's a new trend. It's something new you're getting into. But I see you as the connector between something that's ethereal and something that's grounded. And you're the connector that brings both together. So that could be the idea guy with the money guy, right? And you're the connector with the idea with the money. It could mean, anything. But I just see you being part of it. Just make sure that you get it in writing, because again, this is where it goes wonky with, they'll never cheat me. So we don't ever want to test that. So just get it in writing. Okay. So we don't ever want to test your friendship. Just get it in writing. And that's what you can say to the person. You know what? We're friends. We're always friends first. But this is business, and we need to get this in writing for business to protect ourselves. And if we're going to make $1 billion, it's to protect our kids too, right? And our kids' kids and all of that. So just do it the right way and you won't have to worry. But huge, huge shifts in your career and business this year. Not only this year, but the end of this month. Okay, health for you guys, for you Sagittarius. Anything about your health? You can be tired. It can be overwhelming. Even big success can like, whoa, wait, this is really happening? This is actually happening? How do I manage all this, right? Like, it's a little like my head's going to spin, like all these things can happen. And suddenly, all these other things start to spin off that you realize are a waste of your time, aren't as productive. Some of you may find yourself moving from one location to another, one state to another. There's a lot happening. Just go slow. You don't have to rush. Go slow, right? Next month with the eclipses, you might be, boom, all of a sudden you're moving fast. So just be aware of that, okay? So let's see what else there is. Yeah, it's really good. All right, so let me see if there's anything with your health, Sagittarius. Oh, well, that was your health. It's about taking care of yourself emotionally, not getting drained, not being exhausted. Pace yourself. Rome wasn't built in a day, so don't try and do that, right? Just delegate. Keep a real time frame. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Just really, you've got time, okay? You've got some time. So just get organized and don't overstress, and delegate and hire help that you need. Okay, let's see if there's any surprise here for Sagittarius for this month. Yeah, like the surprise is like it's here. It's finally here. Like I've been asking for this for a really long time and it's finally arrived. And so whatever area of your life it is that you've been waiting on that's now showing up. And for some of you, it's just you. For some of you, it's like falling in love with you, finally like realizing who you are and your potential, finally loving yourself, finally like being okay with you, finally having, community around you or your family back with you, or being in a loving relationship, or being on the top of the world with your career. But whatever it is, it's that you've been longing for, that lack disappears, and you just, it's mind, body, and spirit, and it's just, you're just in the flow. Wow, I love this energy, Sag. This is so amazing. And here's the other thing I like about this. So the full moon of Sagittarius, we all get a taste of this. So all the signs get to enjoy this full moon of just, yes, of mind, body, spirit, everything falling into place perfectly and beautifully. And that full moon is June 17th. But for you guys, I feel like it's your whole month. But everybody else, it feels like it's more like around that 17th on. All right, Sag, have an amazing month. It sounds like you are, whether I wish it for you or not, like you are taken off. Things are happening for you. Wow, so cool. So let me know how it goes. Please comment. Please share. If you like my intuitive astrology, please share it with your friends. Comment below. I look forward to hearing from you. Have an amazing month, and I'll see you again next month.